The prices in Tesco from 2022 to 2025 is insane. I was scrolling through TikTok and Instagram, you know, as you do, you scroll through social media, and I come across somebody who did a shopping haul and they compared prices from 2022 to 2025. And I took the time to write it all down and show you what the prices are, what the difference is. Some of them have only gone up a few pence, others have gone up extreme prices. Now this is Tesco. I can do an Asda one if you want me to, and I can probably find an Aldi one as well if you want me to do that as well. But this one is just Tesco, and I just thought I would share with you what the prices were in 2022 compared to the prices in 2025. Hi, my name is Rachel. I'm a solo mum to one, and on this channel I talk about everything really. I have weekly vlogs, weekend vlogs, budgeting, saving, frugal living, and everything that I kind of go through as a single mum. So if you like that kind of thing, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos from me. So the things in this shopping haul, some were Tesco's own brand and some of them were actual brand names. But the cost of things, as I said, some of it is quite extreme, and I would love to know what your thoughts are. So once you've watched the video, do comment down below what your thoughts are, whether you think it's reasonable having 3 years difference, or whether you think it is just extortionate and crazy and things definitely need to change. So let's get started. The first thing on their list was apple pies, just like 6 little apple pies. In 2022 they were 79 pence. In 2025 they are £1.35 for 6 of them. £1.35. They used to be 79 pence and now they are £1.35. Diced chicken breast. I can't remember how big it was, but it was only a small one. It wasn't like a massive big one that you can get. That was £4.85 in 2022. In 2025, it's £4.95. So with the apple pies, it went up quite a lot. This one, it's only gone up 10 pence. Next, they had a pineapple. In 2022, it was 89 pence. In 2025, it is 99 pence. Again, only gone up 10p in the last 3 years. What do you think? Is 10p a lot of money in 3 years, or do you think that's reasonable? Next on the list was some oven chips. This was for a 2.5 kilogram of chips. These were £1.39 in 2022. For the same chips, but this time you only get 2 kilos, not 2.5, and you are paying £1.80. So you're paying more for less. So this is how they get you. Sometimes a lot of people don't tend to look at the weight of things, they just see it and grab it, but actually you're paying more for less of the item. Next they had skimmed milk, which is the red top, isn't it? Skimmed milk is the red top. Back in 2022 it was £1.35, now it is £1.45. For rashers of bacon in 2022, it was £1.25 and now it is £1.45 for rashers of bacon. And to be honest, that's actually not too bad, because I've been in Aldi before and it's like £2.69 for like 6 rashers of bacon. So that's not too bad. And that was Tesco's own brand. Next up is tortilla wraps. In 2022, they were 89p, and now in 2025, they are 99p. So as I said, some of them are only going up by 10, 20 pence. Others are going up quite a lot more. But I would really love to know what your thoughts are on this. Okay, this was Warburton's bread, like a big loaf of bread. In 2022, it was £1.20, and in 2025, it is £1.39. The bread that I buy is £1.25 from Asda. We buy the Danish bread, so I usually get that one, but it is £1.35 in Tesco. Next up is some ham slices. You know, the ham that you kind of put in your sandwiches, you know, the fake crap ham, not the real nice ham, just like slices of wafer thin ham. It was £1.69 in 2022, and in 2025 it is £1.99. Then we have angel cake. Now, if you are not English, you might not know what angel cake is, but it's a sponge cake, and I think it's a Madeira cake, and it's pink with cream in the middle and then a yellow top as well. So 2 sponges, one's pink, one's yellow, and it's got cream in the middle, and it's lovely. It's really nice. So angel cake, a slab of angel cake was £1.45 in 2022. In 2025, it is £1.75. So that's gone up quite a lot for some cake. And you could make that cake yourself really, really easily. You'd probably have to pay out a lot to start with, but you wouldn't just be able to make one cake. You'd be able to make quite a lot of them. So I always think that if you're good at baking, I'm not. I like to think I am, but in reality I suck. So I'm not very good. It'd probably be cheaper just to make your own angel cake. This is a big one. Orange juice. A carton of orange juice. Quite a large carton, not the little ones. The big, large family size carton of orange juice. In 2022, it was 79p. 79 pence. In 2025, it's £1.45. That's gone up quite a lot, hasn't it, really? Everything else has gone up by 10, 20 pence, but that has gone from 79 pence all the way up to £1.45. Cookies. You know the cookies, like the pack of 5 you can get, the good fresh cookies, you know, you can buy from the bakery and supermarkets. I think there was 5 cookies in there altogether. In Tesco, in 2022, they cost £1. Now in 2025, they are £1.50. Next is a packet of sweets. These are the jelly snakes. Do you remember? Do you know those? Like jelly gummy snakes. They were £1 in 2022. They are £1.35 in 2025. I remember when you could go to the shop with 10 pence and get 10 penny sweets. Who has it with me? Who remembers that? Going to the shop with 10p and coming out with 10 penny chews. Yes, we don't have that no more. We can't even get a Freddo for a 10p anymore. This one isn't too bad. 6 bananas in 2022 were 71 pence and now they're 78 pence. So it hasn't even gone up 10p. So that's not too bad. The next is a tin of spaghetti and sausages. So you can get the baked beans and sausages as well if you wanted to, but this is spaghetti and sausages. Back in 2022, it was £1.40 and now it is £2 for a tin of spaghetti and sausages. The next one is Weetabix, but this is Tesco's own brand. So it wasn't actual Weetabix, it wasn't a brand name. This is, I think there were 25 Weetabix or something like that in the box. Back in 2022, it was £1.50 and in 2025, it is £1.90. The next is a tin of chopped tomatoes. It were 28p in 2022 and now they are 39p for a tin of chopped tomatoes. They also picked up a packet of paracetamol because most people have some paracetamol or ibuprofen in their home. Back in 2022, that would have cost you 29 pence. This is obviously Tesco's own brand ones, but now they are 37 pence. So just for medication to get rid of a headache, still going to cost you 37p. Cheese. This was only a small cheese. I usually get the big cheese now because we use quite a lot of it, but this is just a small block of cheese. Back in 2022, that was £2.50. It's now £3.20. I usually pay around about £2.69 for my block of cheese in Asda, but in Tesco, that is now £3.20. For 6 packets of crisps, Tesco's own brand ones, back in 2022, it would have cost you 85p and now it will cost you £1 for 6 packets of crisps. This is another big one. So this is a tin of tomato soup. Tomato soup, very simple, very easy. Back in 2022, it was 85p. In 2025, it is £1.30 for a tin of soup. I think that's crazy. I just think that's absolutely crazy. This is just showing what the cost of living is doing. A broccoli for a Sunday roast. Having broccoli, very healthy, very full of vitamin K, very good for you. Broccoli. It was 52 pence back in 2022. Now it is 82 pence in 2025 for broccoli, which would only be for like a couple. If you were having a roast dinner or something, just you and a child or you and a partner, or maybe you could fit between 3 of you. That was how small the broccoli was. So that was 52 pence and now that is 82 pence. Moving on to pasta sauce, a basic jar, Tesco's own brand of pasta sauce. It would cost you Back in 2022, £1.10. It now costs you £1.85 for a jar of pasta sauce. This is why it is much easier just to buy some passata because it's cheaper, and just add your own herbs and spices into it. Maybe chop an onion up and you've got a basic pasta sauce, just without all the sugar and the additives and everything like that. It will actually cost a lot less to do it that way than it would be to buy a jar of pasta sauce. They also bought some Quality Street, a small box of Quality Street. These were the same price. They were £3.50 back in 2022 and they're £3.50 in 2025. However, back in 2022, the box was 232 grams worth of chocolate. And in 2025, it's 220. So again, you're paying the same price, but you're paying for less of them. Next, they bought a packet of 4 Whisper chocolate bars. And back in 2022, this would cost you £1.50, but in 2025, it costs you £2 for 4 chocolate bars. A bag of carrots in 2022 would cost you 43p. In 2025, it will cost you 69p. We're on to our final 2 now. We've got some sweets. These are like the round trees, is that how you say it? I don't know. I put it here, I can't pronounce it. Random sweets. Back in 2022, they would cost you 89p a bag, a share bag, a family size bag. But in 2025, that's going to cost you £1.50. And the final one was a jar of curry sauce, just like the pasta sauce, but a curry sauce. Back in 2022, that will cost you £2, but in 2025, that's going to cost you £3 a jar. So what I'll do now on the screen, I'll put the total of their shopping of how much it would cost in 2022 and how much that would have cost them in 2025. I would love to know what your thoughts are on this and whether you think it's reasonable, whether you don't think it's gone up a lot, or whether you think this is why everybody in the world is struggling. Because everything, not just our groceries, but everything in general, including our bills, our water, our gas, our electric, our council tax, everything is increasing in cost, but our wages stay the same. And therefore, that's why everybody is struggling with the cost of living. I hope that this has given you some insight of what this is like now. If you would like me to do an Asda one or any other shop, then do let me know, because it has been quite interesting and quite fun to have a look through this and see what it's all about and how much the prices have gone up. So do let me know if you'd like me to do another video on this for another shop and what shop you would like me to do. I was thinking of doing Asda because I shop in Asda quite regularly. So if you would like me to do that, then do let me know. Thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you like this kind of video, a bit more about cost of living, budgeting, frugal living, all that kind of stuff, do let me know and I will do a lot more of them for you. If you like the video, do give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any future videos from me. I hope whenever you watch this, you're having a good morning, good day, good evening, and I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.